my stream's up live, and you and I are co-casting. So let's do the shit. Let's wipe off the losses, and let's just enjoy watching Ares roll over.
Yep.
In the 12 o'clock position, on Catalina, representing rival, the purple Protoss player, Pope Cheese. Woo, 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 woo.
And at the bottom left corner, the orange Terran player, who's going to keep us in this clan war, Ares. Oh!
Alright, so we got some Tenacious D going off in the background, which is always pleasant.
Yes,
And
yes.
alright, we've got the pylon in Purple's base, which is, you know, if you're gonna make a pylon, you might as well make it in your base, right?
Yeah, now here's what I see about this game. Let me do some analyzing. We have a Protoss player here, which is overpowered, and that pylon he threw down, which is also overpowered, and these probes that he's making are also overpowered. So it looks like that he's gonna win the game for this Protoss.
So it looks like our friend Inspiration here has decided that the balance is perfect.
Negatory. But you can say that.
Okay, so we've got a wall going down for Ares. No gas yet. Looks like he's got an SCV ready to make that gas, and there it goes. Production tab open, so we've got a barracks and a gateway. That's very surprising. Just kidding.
A rally point set to the good refinery for the Protoss. He's going to be throwing on the gas as well.
It's called an assimilator in the Protoss base, okay? Don't be jerkface. Just because you got 4-gated, which was the one strategy that I taught you about Protoss.
Right. Now, I see this Protoss has a heavy advantage over the Terran because he has a picture at his Nexus with Ash Ketchum with a Pokeball. So he's going to catch all of these here.
That's awesome. I don't think that's Ash, though. I think that's Gary, because
Gary.
If you remember from the Pokemon game, if you remember from the Pokemon game, it called him your rival. So that's apparently where they got their name from. I'm guessing. Your rival,
funny.
Gary. Yeah. So all right, we've got 2 in gas only. I don't know too much about Terran, so you're gonna have to kind of walk us along with their strategy.
I can tell you about the Terran, yeah. He's opening Reaper, which is very standard. Looks like he's going to be rallying his Reaper to the bottom right corner, which he does not know that the Protoss is not down there. So that's going to be delayed Reaper timing, which he's probably going to have a Stalker out by then, and he's going to prevent that Reaper for rest and or Scout, perhaps.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Reaper's really a gamble, man. I mean, if you get their base, like if you have an early Reaper, it's out right on time, and you go straight to their base and you get lucky in which base they're at, then, you know, you can do some rest.
Are you saying that Reaper is a gamble because you didn't make one last game? Is that why you're saying that?
No, I'm saying, well, kind of. I mean, last game was like, fuck it, screw it. I'm gonna go mass Hellions and just try to fry his mirror line. But what I didn't remember is that part of that build requires me to get 2 gases and pump out constant mines for an all-in, and that failed. So, but what I did notice is that this Protoss player, Pope Cheese, did throw down a Stargate, proxy gate. Looks like if OJ hasn't even started his engineering bay yet, so if he doesn't get that standard engineering bay by 6 minutes, he's going to be in some serious trouble.
Ares is watching Walking Dead at the same time while he's playing the game. That's why he lost his Reaper.
I'm gonna go into popcorn time and I'm actually gonna watch that episode if I can.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome. Walking Dead is awesome. So it looks like we got another.
Right, we have an Oracle out. We got Marines here, but what's gonna happen? 1 probe, 1 drone, 2, 3, 4 SCVs, 5. He's gonna do some damage on that mule, but that Oracle's gonna take out that natural SCV, and he may take out that bunker-making SCV. This Oracle is just on fire. 6 kills, well worth the money.
Yeah, it was worth it. What we have to take into account, though, is that Ares is on 2 bases, where the Protoss is only on 1. There's no forward pylon. The pylon powering the Stargate is, I mean, I guess it's closer than his pylon. Oh, okay, so he's dropping the Nexus.
Yeah.
So I guess he made the 3 gates for more like defensive purposes.
Mm-hmm.
Scan goes down, so Ares could see if the Protoss expanded, and he did. We've got 2 Oracles now. Let's see how good Protoss's micro is, because I know Ares' micro is OP, but the Oracle's going to get those 2 SCVs on the natural. Nah. Here goes main base. Pushed away by Marines. Nice. Okay, so Ares working on an engineering bay. Gonna. Oracle 1 down.
Oracle down.
Nice.
Detrimental to keep your oracles alive in game.
Detrimental.
Oh, no.
Detrimental. Word of the day. Detrimental. Okay, so the eBay is down, and looks like he's throwing down a turret in his natural and a turret in his main.
Looks like the game is fairly balanced. The Terran player did take his expansion, and so did the Protoss, but the Protoss has 27 probes versus the Terrans 18.
Now, you said the game is balanced, which, I mean, you just stated earlier that the game is unbalanced because Protoss is OP. So which one is it, Inspiration?
Oh!
No, are you mad, bro? You mad? I'm sorry.
Okay, so we have a harass going on here. Let's see what happens.
Uh-oh,
Oh,
free stalkers!
no!
Free stalkers, concussive shell. Concussive shell OP. Photon overcharge.
Better get out of there.
No sentries to wall off the ramp. Whoa! Hashtag GG. Mothership core goes down.
You better get
All the
those
stalkers
Marines back
go
in the
down.
cluster. It's gonna do some probe damage.
Oh,
here.
man.
Down. Definitely evening out the odds here.
Yes, definitely. Look at that production tab for the Terran. And the production
Alright.
tab for the Protoss. That definitely pushed the game into Terran's favor. The pXo favor, Ares favor, all the favors.
Yes.
Several favors.
Yeah.
So the Stargate isn't making anything anymore. Oracle goes in, was able to harass an SCV that was trying to build a supply depot. And we got a Twilight Council on the way for the Protoss. Interesting, another Mothership core.
Someone has some sort of blink tactic going on here. I don't understand why he would do that unless he wanted to go blink or DT. He definitely isn't mining enough gas to be doing DT, so I'm guessing it's blink. Let's see if that upgrade goes down.
Yeah, you're right. DTs wouldn't really make sense. He's only mining off of 1 assimilator, actually. He didn't put probes back in his main assimilator. Ares dropping all the mules, supply depots. So at this point, I'm not sure if Terran is supposed to have the supply lead, but
Terran at this point, Ares knowing that he did damage and he evened out the game, in order for Ares to continually have an advantage, he's going to need to take his third very soon, like in the next minute, or else the Protoss is definitely going to have a chance of beating him.
fair enough. Yeah, we got 41 probes to 30 SCVs. We got an 11 worker advantage for the Protoss. He did resaturate his gas in his main, and also took the assimilators on his natural, so his economy seems to be back up and running. The upgrades are in favor of Terran, though, because he has +1 attack already done and +1 armor on the way, and we have no forge in sight for the Protoss player.
Yes, and this Terran scouting this proxy gate took out that pylon, causing a supply block for the Protoss. That's going to definitely hurt with him pushing out with this much army.
Absolutely. Stim is finished, I'm assuming?
Stim is finished and +1 attack.
Are we going to have a photon overcharge? Yes, and we have sentries ready and wait this time. Unless he pushes out. That would be awful.
He has a chance of holding this, but he's going to sustain either army unit damage or most likely...
Not if he force fields the ramp. If he doesn't allow high ground vision, he can force field him out for days. It only takes 2 force fields to block that off.
Looks like he might be doing some drop play to prevent that
Yeah.
overcharge from affecting his game. Now
Or-
look at all this mineral spending right here. Holy cow! Like how many 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gateways have just been thrown down, and they're all going to be canceled by this drop.
Force out the photon overcharge, then load up and get out.
What kind of damage is he going to do? He's only taking out a couple workers, and this is a very oh, in the natural attack. Look at this. This is huge.
Ooh, man. I didn't even see the natural attack. What happened?
The natural